guys. Right, now this week we've been discussing all of the housemates. Tonight is the turn of Michael and Frankie. So, Rich, why do you think Frankie is suddenly the bookies' favourite?
Well, first of all, I want to say, Romeo, you owe me £5 because I thought you were going to win.
My bad.
Yeah?
My bad.
I think it's because, okay, Gareth, people might think he's going to win, but I think Frankie, because he talks a lot and he's matured. He's 18 going on 19, like the song. And I think people will say, look, this guy has grown. So he's gone through a process.
He's gone on a journey.
Yeah, he went on a journey and went through all the plot points, like in the movie.
Brian, do you think everybody's forgotten about the way the way we saw him acting with Kirk in the beginning?
The thing is, with Big Brother, is that at the end of the day, like, it changes on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
So people will think, wait a minute, you was like that 2 weeks ago, but then the way that Frankie stood up to Carissa and Chlamydia, people are thinking now, like, you're a good boy, you're on the money. Come on! We don't bloody thinking it. We've got to spade a spade, haven't we now?
Not fair.
That's why we bit on the side. We've got Carissa and Chlamydia on the ass.
That's the bit on the
Come
side.
on, we didn't like it when it wasn't fair with Nicola last night.
Yeah, but we love Nicola, though. She's honest, she's not bitchy.
But again, there are obviously a lot of
one.
people out there that love the twins as well.
Yeah, they're demented. They dropped in the egg as babies, that's why.
They're run by cyborgs.
Nicola, did you have Frankie's back?
Oh, 100%. I love Frankie. I think he's lovely, and I tried to have his back as much as possible, although he was slightly outrageous, so sometimes it was a bit like, oh, you've not just said that. But yeah, I'm a really big Frankie fan.
Do you think, Romeo, that what you said to him about speaking to women has helped to keep him in the house?
I think he's definitely gone, as Brian was saying, he's definitely gone through a growth process in the house. And, yeah, I think it's definitely helped in his favour as well. And, yes, it's working in his favour, man.
So basically, if he wins, it's because of you. Basically.
There's his surrogate dad.
Do you think it has changed his attitude to women?
You know what, he's calmed down a lot. I think since, obviously, that was mentioned and stuff, and I think since his birthday as well, because he had a birthday in the house as well, I think there's been little growth spurts throughout the whole experience for him.
And now Michael's taking him under his wing.
And Michael's taking him under the wing and educating him as well. So
He
it's a
said
good look.
spurts all throughout the house.
Guys, can Frankie win?
Yes.
Anybody think he can't? No. God, you're just opposed to everything tonight that the rest of the audience say yes to.
Well, Big Brother's known for making upsets. I mean, does anyone remember when there was Kate and Johnny in the final and everyone thought that Johnny would win? It ended up being Kate.
Yes.
So Big Brother's known
He's
for
talking
surprises.
about, like, Big Brother years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Kate Lawler. Kate Lawler.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I'm with you, brother. I'm with you. I know what you're talking about. Brian knows what you're talking about.
So,
nobody else knows what we're talking about. Should we talk about Michael? Because then everybody knows what is happening. Rich, could you live with Michael?
Well, I could, under certain circumstances, if I had, like, a tub of Xanax and an axe. If I had an axe under my pillow, that would be fine. Because I don't know, you know? The guy has some voices, doesn't he?
Yeah, I would love to live with him.
Really?
Not in, like, a, you know, that way. Just in, like, a, you're intriguing. What is happening in that mind?
I think there's a lot of simmering going on, you know, like that Michael Douglas character in Falling Down. Like, he might explode. I think TV has softened him, but without the cameras, maybe he'll just
you think
go.
he's different. Brian, do you think the twins have inspired Michael to fight to win?
I think the twins, well, basically, because they just talk trash about people every single minute of the day, he's thinking, actually, yeah, I don't like these people either. And because he didn't want to be there with them in the beginning, but now he's thinking, going, actually, what, who are you? You present what? Actually, I'm so much better than you. I should win this shit.
But he does seem to now, we're seeing recently, really want to win it, or come across as he wants to win it.
Of course he wants to win it. He's looking at them and thinking, you're a bunch of milk. So you shouldn't win over me. I'm like all medicine son.
Nicola, does his, you know, he's the most famous person in the house, because of his star status, does it make him get away with kind of anything?
Oh, well, he's been great. He's not done anything
fantastic.
wrong.
No.
So I'm not sure. He's great to live with. He's very funny. He gets a bit boring sometimes when he goes on, and I sort of, my little brain can't cope, and I'm like, oh. But I think he was great to live with, wasn't he?
Brilliant,
Lovely guy.
Coolest guy.
Romeo,
Yeah.
you did mention to Brian yesterday that you thought a lot of the beef with Denise he was responsible for.
I didn't necessarily know that 100%. Obviously, I
Right.
don't know what's said behind closed doors. Yeah, behind closed doors and stuff. But I did kind of have a sense of, you know, obviously he doesn't like Denise and stuff, or he's not keen on Denise. So any situation that's against Denise, I would like to think that he was probably serving all for it. He was all for it.
Right. Okay. Can Michael win, guys?
No.
Oh, let's have a no.
No.
No?
It's too argumentative, and we don't like that.
That's not true.
And he's been bullying Denise, to
No,
be
go on,
fair.
Rich.
He
He has been the instigator of all the rows, hasn't he?
Anybody think he can? He can? I've been to you. Who hasn't spoken that wants to speak?
That's nice.
Well, I've got to be fair.
Okay, that's fine.
Why can he win?
Well, look, people do say that he moans, but that's good TV. I mean, you can't just like watch TV and not expect someone to moan. It's Big Brother.
Exactly. I think I like Michael. I'm not saying any more than that. Right, in 24 hours, they'll all be right here in this studio. Coming up, we've got Today's News Today, and Tashi is going to be popping in to say hello. Don't go away. Welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. We've had the main shows back up since August 2011. We have, haven't we?
Oh, yes,
The
we
main
have.
show's back up.
Oh, it's big. It's better than ever before.
I had an email from Hugh Edwards yesterday asking if he could read the news on our show. That, and if he could meet Ian and Henry over there in digital. Neither's going to happen
Love you
because
guys.
I have got this shit. Here's Today's News Today.
Oosh, oosh.
Today at 1:45 p.m, the housemates tried to pass the time by playing charades. Then Frankie inevitably had to lower the tone.
Maybe we should have a final memory game of charades, just like the old days.
I'll go first.
Go on then.
Give me a name.
OK.
I'll do it from behind the side. Phil.
2 words.
2 words. Second word. Shagging.
Second word sounds like...
Spy. Fly.
Pie. American Pie.
Yeah. He shags the pie, doesn't he? So
Oh, mate, yeah, but that's nothing to do. You can't get like the film off that.
They haven't got the film in their mind, so they don't know he shags a pie.
It's funny that Carissa couldn't get Frankie's mind because I've heard she's good with films. How would you have acted out American Pie?
I don't want to see how I'd have acted that American Pie.
Really?
Well, yeah, baby. And the one, twos.
I love Brian. Later on at 8 p.m, the unthinkable happened. The twins were cleaning. Well, they were until they managed to break something.
This is a bullshit vacuum cleaner.
Listen here, Big Brother. You guys and your staff screwed up the vacuum cleaner by trying to clean up the treacle. Your fault we get another vacuum cleaner. This is all honey and feathers.
I don't think I should even ask you how clean you think that the twins are.
Listen up here, Big Brother. I'm about as clean as Hugh Hefner's pants off the Girls Go Wild party. Yeah, my phone.
Okay,
Yeah, I'm gonna get you.
okay.
I'm the classic twin. I'm
And
the
finally, have you noticed how often they say, "I've got your back"?
I'll get your back,
Well,
twin.
they've been saying it again today.
Yeah.
And we've added it to our Got Your Back list.
Back. You've had my back. She had your back, babe.
Got your back anyway.
I've had your back and I've had Denise's back from day one.
And I've had your back from day one.
We got your back. We got your back.
Yeah, you know that shit.
He could have had my back a bit more.
We got your back.
Got your back.
I've had your back.
And I've had your back.
You say, I've got your back, and all that.
Public has our back.
I've got your back.
I got your back.
Michael said that was good. You had your sister's back. He
Had my back.
And he
as
had
well.
Nicola's back.
We have your back. Chill. Oh, you've had my back.
And I've fucking had your back for the whole of the fucking time in this house. I've had your back.
I got your back, Big Brother.
Who's got your back?
I got your back. I got your back. The only thing I got is a knife in my back. You motherfucking twin back. Here we go. Hashtag back.
I've got your back. Have you got my back?
What's your back?
That was the news with me, Emma Willis, and him, Brian Bello. Right,
Bello,
I'm
got
going to
my
leave
back.
you here now.
I've been back.
I'm leaving him. Right, time for some news in the sweaty box. Ian, Henry and Tashi are all with me. Now, if you're not aware, a video of Tashi was found online recently. Something we've mentioned more than once this week. Tashi got in touch with us and asked if she could come onto the show and put her side of the story out there. So, would you like to talk?
Yeah, well, obviously, first and foremost, I feel utterly betrayed by the situation and what's happened. It obviously wasn't me that leaked the tape, and people are going to form their own opinions of me. That's going to happen, and I don't care about that anymore because the people close to me ultimately do know the truth. And at the time when I was with my ex, I was deeply in love with him, and what we filmed privately, you know, in the comfort of his own home, which a lot of couples do, you know, people do have sex, was then later exposed. And I didn't realise I was going to get thrown into the limelight a year later, where something would then suddenly become so public that was done personally.
OK.
Yeah.
Yeah? We have had an email from the other person involved, and we have to obviously put his side out there as well to make it even and evenly balanced.
Sure.
So he said, why would it be in my interest to release it? I'm not pointing any fingers, but Tashi is the only person that has that video. I don't even own a copy of it. Something like this is only going to make Tashi more famous, which is what she wants. This has deeply affected me and my family, and I just want to forget about it. I just find it really sad that anyone has got the time to do that. So would you like to reply?
Yeah, no, absolutely. My family and my career is suffering just as much. We both blatantly had a copy because it was filmed in his house, his bed and his computer. And I'm not pointing any fingers either, absolutely not. But ultimately, I've got projects which, since Big Brother, I've been able to, you know, have the opportunity to go on and do, and now they've been completely jeopardised. So it's not in my interest at all to have put that out there, and I hope now that I've got a legal team involved who are now resolving the matter, that I'm going to be able to, like, move on from this situation.
OK, well, I hope you're happy that you came in and put your side across. Thank you, Tashi. Have we got any time for digital?
Digital!
We haven't. We've got 10 seconds to the end of the show.
Brilliant.
Very quickly, who would you like to win tomorrow?
I want Gareth to win. He's the best.
Michael.
Oh,
yeah, Michael.
OK, that's all for tonight. Thank you to all my lovely guests and our fabulous audience. Join us tomorrow for finale fun with all of this year's Celebrity Housemates. Pete Burns is going to be here, Victor, Brian